Namaste everyone. This is a very short class or session just with 5 exercises to help you with neck and shoulders and also for opening the upper back when we tend to be seated hunching a lot. Okay, so the only thing that you will need is something to sit on. I'm sitting on a block, but it can be a pillow, a blanket, and then you're going to need a belt. Okay. Exercise number 1 that we are going to do, it's pretty simple. We are going to create a few shoulder shrugs, lifting the shoulders up, then sending them back, down, and then towards the front. We are going to do a few of these, trying to make the shoulder blades come towards each other when you're sending them back and down, and then feeling that opening sensation in the upper back as you bring the shoulders forward, and then we repeat. Okay, so a few like these. You can keep your breath being natural, just try to make it smooth and not agitated. Okay, so a few like that. 2 more, the same direction that you started. Good, and then we're going to do the same, reversing the movement and going back, opening the chest, sending the sternum a little further up, and then bringing the shoulders up, forward and down. And again, back, up, forward and down, back, up. Stay with the steady breath, 1 more. Good, and then releasing here, we are going to do something very similar. This time I'm going to use my arms and elbows to help me with the movement and make it a little bigger. So I'm just going to roll those shoulders again, sending the elbows also up and back and towards each other, and then down. And again, up, let the arms go with you. 1 more, we'll do 3 each way. Good. And then again, so we are really activating those shoulder blades and feeling a little bit more of the movement to create more space in the places that get sticky, okay? As we do that, you always try to keep the skull pointing up towards the ceiling, right? And a soft neck. So we did that, we soften here a little bit after that. And then that was number 1. Number 2, we are going to place our fingers behind the lower back, and you're going to roll the shoulders, extend the arms behind you. Now, if this feels like it's really tough for you and your upper back or your neck is really tight, then you're going to use your belt and just hold it behind you with your palms facing forward, a little wider than your hips, and then you roll the shoulders back, you bring the shoulder blades down, and you push your belt back and also away from your body. Okay, so it can be this one or the other one. We are going to stay there for 3 breaths, inhaling, lifting through the spine all the way to the crown of your head. Exhale, keep the chin off the chest. And again, inhaling, feel the collarbones widening, the sternum lifting. Exhaling, sending those arms a little further back and away. 1 more breath. Good. Then we'll keep this same shape and both hands together. You're going to bring them to your right hip and you're going to keep the hands there. So I'm going all the way there and resting the hands. And then I'm going to, from here, roll the shoulders back, shoulder blades down, and you're going to bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Taking here 2 breaths. Long, steady, and smooth. And before releasing this shape, we are going to change the position of the chin. So I'm going to let my chin come down a little bit more towards the chest, so it's more tucked in. So we access another area in the neck, and again, breathe for 2. Good, then slowly bringing the chin back up, head towards the center. Release the arms behind you, shake them a little. and we'll go the other way. So now I'm going to also, when I do that position of the hands, I'm going to put my opposite thumb on top, and then from there, rolling the shoulders again, extend through the arms. From there, I'm going to bring both my hands towards my left hip, rolling the shoulders back, shoulder blades sliding down the back. And from here, I'm going to bring right ear to the right shoulder. 2 breaths. Good, and then I'm going to add there the chin coming slightly in towards the chest. Good, and then slowly returning up towards the center with the head, releasing slowly through the arms and shake it a little bit there. Beautiful. Good. Now I'm going to add another one that you can do sitting either on a block with the knees bent. So I'm going to change the position that I'm sitting on. If this is really hard for you, you can do this standing. Or you can just sit on a pillow, okay? Good. So then for this one, I'm going to grab my belt like I was showing you before. I'm going to place it behind me. I'm going to make my palms face forward. I'm going to lift from navel up to the sternum, from the sternum up towards my nose. And as I'm grabbing that belt, and it can be as wide as you need it to be if there is upper back sensitivity there. And I'm going to roll again the shoulders back. I'm going to push my belt away from the lower back in my body. And I'm going to try and avoid letting my neck and my head go forward. So you're going to try and bring the cranium right on top of your spine, sending those shoulder blades down again and pushing your arms back. And you go as far as you feel that it's enough for you, okay? So take a few breaths here. Keep lifting from the bottom of the pelvic floor, trying to bring the lower abdomen in. One more breath. Good, and then slowly release that. Release the hands, release the arms, and shake it a little bit here. Good, okay, good. Then from here, I'm going to add a different one that's also an opener for the chest, and it helps you also with the upper back being rounded. So I'm going to sit, and I'm going to place my left shin in front, and the right leg is going to be bent back. So I have my knee bent and the leg goes back. And for this one, you're going to need a loop with your belt, okay? So you make the strap be in a quite wide loop. And then once you have that, what you're going to do is to place your right knee inside that loop, okay? So right knee inside the loop, I have enough space like I can show you here, and I also have the tail close by of my belt in case I need to pull and adjust this, okay? Good, so now what I'm going to do is, with the left arm, I'm going to send the thumb down, and I'm going to send that left arm all the way back behind me until I can grab that belt, okay? For some of us, we will need a very wide belt to be able to hold if your upper back is tense and more contracted, or perhaps, like for me, I can pull the tail end of my belt and make it a little bit more taut, okay? Or a little bit more compacted there. Good. So after I have that, what I'm doing is to create this opening in the left shoulder, right? I'm sending that shoulder back. I'm going as far as it goes for me. I'm holding that belt with my palm facing up. And then with the right hand, I'm going to go and catch the left knee. And from there, I'm going to lift through the spine and create a twist coming towards the left side. I'm going to keep the chin over the left shoulder for 3 breaths. Keeping the spine tall. Good, and then I'm going to keep the same shape and bring the chin towards the opposite shoulder. And I'm going to take 2 breaths there. Chin off the shoulder a little bit. but I'm still trying to bring the belly and the chest towards the back wall behind me. Good, then slowly returning to center, releasing here. I'm going to take that belt out to the side and I'm going to extend the legs. You can wiggle a little bit and switch sides. Now I'm going to put the right shin in front. I'm bending my left knee, and that same loop, I'm going to now pass it onto that left knee, so I can hook my opposite hand in there like we did on the other side, okay? Now it's your right arm. You're going to turn the thumb down. You're going to bring that arm all the way behind you until you can catch the belt again. My palm is facing up, and I'm going to again pull a little bit for me to make it a little bit more tight, okay? You go again as far as it goes for you. You keep that shoulder rolling back, opening. Now I'm going to send my left hand onto the right knee. And from there, I'm pushing the hand gently into the knee and then into the hand to help me with that lift. Rolling the belly and the chest towards your right side. And the chin is going to come also over the right shoulder. 3 breaths. One more. And then keeping the same shape, I'm going to bring the chin over to the left shoulder for 2 more breaths. Staying with that belly and chest moving towards the wall behind you. If you can stay a little longer, you stay a little longer, and then slowly releasing, coming back to center. Good, 1 more exercise we are going to do. These are really meant to be able to be done throughout your day. That's why it's a short, compact sequence. And then from here, sitting on your heels or on your pillow or the blocks again, what we're going to do is to lace the fingers, press your palms towards the front of your body or extending away from your body, and you're going to push through your wrists, your palms, and then from there we are going to take 1 inhalation, and with the exhale push the hands a little further out so the upper back rounds. Then we inhale, we bring the shoulders back. It's like we are plugging them into the sockets, and we open up through the collarbones, and then again push and round the upper back, and then bring it back. 1 more like this, push, bring them back, shoulder blades down. Good, and from here, the same setting, we are going to put the hands behind the skull, push the hands gently into the hands, open through the elbows, and as we inhale, we are going to send the sternum up towards the ceiling, elbows back. And with the exhale, I'm bringing the elbows in, chin down. I'm using this to lengthen the neck in the back, okay? And then again, inhaling, lifting the sternum up, sending the elbows out. Exhale, bring it in gently, pulling from the back of the head. Again, inhaling. Exhale. 1 more, inhale, exhale. Good, then we inhale again, opening through the elbows, exhale and release. There's a lot of different exercises that we can do for neck and shoulders. These ones I chose because they are really pretty easy and short to do, so you can, like I said, mix them into your day if you're sitting a lot, okay? I'll make some other ones with other ideas. I hope this is helpful for you, that I can be of service. Thank you so much. Namaste.